today we are with Mr. Sachin Prabhudesai, who heads the project team at Actis. Sachin is an AV veteran with over 20 years of experience and has been involved in over 500 projects for clients across various industry segments. Hi Sachin, how are you today?
Very good, thanks.
I would like to ask you about how and where control system has been useful for businesses today. To start with, how would you describe the role or key application of control system as they can be used today?
Well, there are many applications, but if you look at the presentation industry, there are things like a boardroom setup or a video conferencing room setup. The applications are many. The idea of using a control system is to make the presenter comfortable, to make his life simpler. So it's all about an automation. If you look at the way you store phone numbers in your phone, you are basically looking at a mini automation. You don't dial the entire number, but basically you're creating shortcuts for the number you store. So similarly for control systems, we make presets or we make some kind of automation levels where people find it easy to set up rooms. So if I typically walk into a room, I just have to press a couple of buttons and I should be ready, set on the call. So obviously, it plays a major role.
How are control systems relevant in terms of businesses and what benefit does it bring in them?
Obviously, they are very relevant because if you're talking about everything is about communication and time, and we obviously want people to spend less time on connectivity or setting up their boardroom. So we specialize in one-touch controls, and as I mentioned to you, the applications make life simpler. So it could be any Android device or any iPad which is user friendly. So what we're trying to do is people need not have multiple gadgets. They can have the similar tab and they can just walk into their rooms, press a button and they're ready. They're all set.
What about the control system in homes? Are they only for rich and famous?
Well, not really, because control systems maybe 15 years back, because of the duty structure in this country, they were very expensive. But today, let me tell you, they are very affordable. If you can look at a car which is $3,000, and that's like the car for the masses, I can assure you the control systems are much cheaper than that. If you look at typical home applications, people would want to use that for watching TV, changing channels, playing movies, DVD controls, curtain controls, drape controls, could be an audio server, security, because it's very vital in a home application. So all of that can be controlled over your iPhones, any iOS device or any Android device. So to answer your question, it's not only for the classes, it's for the masses also.
How do control system apply to full building or campus scenarios?
We looked at typical boardroom applications. If you look at a building or a residential building or a corporate building, the scale obviously is much bigger. We could look at security. That's like a vital element nowadays. If you look at any building management system application, it will be security, it could be lighting, which is centralized. So we could have all the lights controlled, switched on, switched off, dimmed from a central location. Monitoring these surveillance systems or IP or analog, whatever. We could also look at controlling water pumps, water fountains, because these are the typical applications in a corporate or a residential building.
Thank you, Sachin, for time and input on control system.
Thank you, my pleasure.